Looking down over the Congo, you can't see the ubiquitous poverty, but you can see the wealth. This vast country holds 10% of the world's copper reserves, at least a third of its cobalt. A Canadian lawyer, Paul Fortin, was given the task of fine-tuning an unprecedented bargain with China to make those long-plundered resources pay for Congo's development. The original contract that we've obtained a copy of lists all the roads and hospitals and universities that China will build in return for what lies under this lake. It's a barter deal, breathtakingly simple in its basic conception, but devilishly complicated in the detail. Paul Fortin assured them they'd get 10 million tonnes of copper and 400,000 tonnes of cobalt from this disused concession in the southern province of Katanga, more than enough to recoup their promised outlay of $6 billion of infrastructure for Congo, plus another $3 billion to develop the mine.
We could give enough confidence to the Chinese partner to disperse the funds for the infrastructure right away.
Okay,
and they've already started. This Chinese engineer and his Congolese assistant, armed with their global positioning system, are part of one of the first advanced surveying teams, sent out even before the grand bargain's been conclusively signed. The firm that deployed them, the state-owned China Railway Engineering Corporation, has an immense task before it. To be exact, according to the confidential contract, China's agreed to build 2,393 miles of road, 1,996 miles of railway, 32 hospitals, 145 health centres and 2 universities. They can do it because the Chinese state, its state-owned Exim Bank and other state businesses work together in one streamlined operation that the West, with its more privatised economies, can't match. And unlike the West, they're offering a straightforward business deal, not aid with political strings.
China needs so many things that we can't live closed off from the rest of the world. That's why we've adopted a politics of openness towards the outside world. Economically, we just can't cut ourselves off, because right now our economy needs everything.
You kill me. Yeah, look.
Few of these engineers taking geological samples can communicate directly with their Congolese colleagues. But the contract calls for 4 local workers to every Chinese and says half of 1% of the cash for each project must go for technology transfer and training.
Yeah.
Other clauses are less beneficial to Congo. The Chinese side appears to be exempt from all tax until the building work's finished. And some say China will end up making a colossal profit from its mine.
Our worry is that the deal's almost totally opaque. For 2 whole weeks, no one even knew about the document. It allows for a group of Chinese to get more than the Congolese. It is not a win-win contract.
At this stage, we're encouraging the Chinese to be involved, to be comfortable getting the money going.
So, will they pay tax in the end?
For us to push this machine to go as fast as possible, we have to put as whatever incentive is necessary.
Time's of the essence for the Congolese government. After years of war and kleptocratic dictatorship, it knows its people are desperate for change. As desperate as China is for natural resources. The progress of the grand bargain will need to be monitored by the Congolese people, but the urgency on both sides means it may genuinely get their country moving again.
Big questions there about China's role in Africa. And to see an extended version of Tim Huell's piece on China in Africa, you can watch Newsnight right here on BBC America at 10 p.m. Eastern Time tonight.